I don't know. I don't know where to start. I never know how to begin these kinds of things. 9 years ago to the day, my father passed away from what I was told was a heart attack. I say what I was told because I didn't look into it. I didn't investigate. I didn't ask for an autopsy report. I didn't question doctors. It's what I was told. It's what I accepted. It seemed to fit the story that I was being told, so I just left it at that. And I could it just never gets easier. Never. It's been almost a decade and it just never gets easier. You would think with all the things that I've done, the man that I've become, the family that I've established, this is my home. It doesn't. Never. Hey, there's the wife. Hey, wife. You would, but it doesn't. It just, I don't even know how to tackle the subject. I don't know how to start. I don't know where it starts. I don't know how to end it. It's just, it's the sort of thing that's never gonna get better. Ever. That's a bold claim. Ever. Like a lot has happened over the last 9 years. I mean, look at me. I'm king of my castle. It's funny, those flowers over there on the table are plastic flowers. Bought those flowers for my wife. She was dating someone else, and he had bought her some roses, and she was so impressed by that, and I couldn't afford roses. So I went to the dollar store and I bought plastic flowers. And I remember saying something corny like, "My love for you will die when these flowers die." And it's funny, I don't. Now they sit on our kitchen table. Like, time changes things, right? Supposed to. I think the expression is time heals all wounds. That's what I hear. And in most cases, it does. If I was talking about a breakup, you know, my wife and I got into it a lot when we were dating. And had it not worked out, I'd have been hurt. Might even have been crushed. But in a couple of years, it would have. I'd have moved on, even if there was a sense of longing in my heart. I'd have moved on, and I'd have been okay with this. My wife's not stupid. I didn't intend to insult her and pretend like she was, but think she knew before I knew that something was going on. I feel like I'm just all over the place. It's a very scatterbrained video. If you keep up with our videos, then you know Asia recently got closure for her situation with her father. And I used to be one of those people who said, well, closure is closure because you got what you needed, but you reconcile things with your dad, and it's fine now. But sometimes closure just means you spoke your mind and you moved on. Having him around would have been toxic to her, and she was clever enough to know that. And there were always parts of me that was like, man, I really like it if you worked it out with your dad, because there were things that I didn't get to work out with my dad, and I would hate for you to live with the kind of regrets that haunt me. But she won't, because her situation is altogether different. I will never have closure for this. We can decorate it up and we can call him the Admiral, and I can get a Star Trek uniform pajama set, and I can hide behind reruns of The Next Generation, but there will always be a father-sized hole in my life, and I've tried to fill it with things. I try to keep myself busy. I try to do more with my son. There's just a hole. Nothing else fits. I mean, I don't want to make light of the situation, but it reminds me of that TV show. It's a game show. It's called The Wall. And they stand there in those weird poses and they try to match the hole in the wall that's coming. And if you make it through, then you make it through. But if you don't, you fall in the water. It's like that's the hole that I have. Like, I can bend and twist and shape other shit to seem like it's gonna go in there, but nothing else fits. And I'm happy with my wife. I'm happy with my life. I'm happy with my son. I'm happy with the way things turned out. But there's just a hole. It hurts me that there's a hole. Like, you would think it's been 9 years. You think I would be past this, but there's just no. Just to sit down and have a conversation with him. Just to hear that goofy laugh. Just to have him sit and listen. Just to hear him talk. Who I was 10 years ago is not who I am now, and I didn't appreciate him. I tell myself every year, I have this conversation with myself every year. It's like, you'll be fine. He's proud of you. Get over yourself. But every year I feel like this. Miss isn't even the word. There's just an absence in my life. It's always going to be there. Always. Guess I should just get used to it, huh?